Hello folks, Jay Austin again from a patio late at night. My children are asleep, my wife is asleep. It's about the only time I get to do this stuff because I have a regular job and I do this part-time. So why am I on my patio? We recently moved and I don't have a workshop. I had a workshop at my old house and I did some really good work in there, but taking a little bit longer to get my shop built up here than I thought it would. So I do a lot of work in the attic. I have a large attic, but it's not real comfortable, quite hot. So I often come out on my patio. I often come out late at night because that's about the only time I can do these things, because like I said, I have a regular job. I put some varnish on this workbench because he's going to be out exposed to the elements, and hopefully I can protect him, keep him protected until I can get a workshop built in my new house. Taking a little bit longer than I thought, so now I gotta do what I gotta do, and right now my patio seems to be my workshop. While I was waiting for this to dry, I thought I was going to organize some of my tools. Started about 9 p.m. Now it's about past midnight, and I'm way over my head. See all my tools? Pull them out of the attic, pull them out of my bins, and now I have a lot of work to do. I'm not sure what to do with all this stuff. My wife said don't put it in the closet where some of it was, so that's out. And now I'm on the patio. Can't leave it out here. I guess I'm going to put it all in this one bin here, or a couple of bins, until I get my workshop built. So, what's the point of this video? What is the point of this video? When you move, you might want to think what you're going to do with all your tools if you don't have a workshop to put them in when you move. I am in a world of hurt. There's my saws, there's my hammers, there's some of my clamps, there's some of my measuring tapes, my canvas bags for some of my tools. That's my workbench waiting to dry. There's my chisels. There's a bucket full of, not full, but it's got some screws I got to organize. I made a video on that, on how to organize your screws and nails and whatnot. Check it out. It's a pretty good idea. Look at there. Go to the container. Some of my screws. Number 9s, 2.5, number 2 Phillips. And they're in a little cheapy container with a screw lid, and they don't spill. I have learned over the years that everything spills if you use the same container they came in. So I don't do that anymore. I even use little juice bottles. Look at that. That's for my little tiny nails. I do a lot of small woodworking projects. Just make sure the bottles are clean, dry, and clear, so you can see what you got. That's about the only success I've had tonight. I now have to figure out what to do with all this before I go to bed. I made a big old mess, way over my head. So I have a lot of work to do. I can't wait till I get my shop. When I do, I'll show it to you. And I'll show you how organized I can really be. Right now, I'm the most unorganized person you'll ever see on YouTube. Keep on working.